What's going on, y'all? I'm Czar, and in this video, we're going to talk about a new acquisition that Heritage Audio made and why it's a big deal. So Heritage Audio announced that they've acquired Lang Electronics. This was a pro audio company from New York that was popular in the 50s and 60s, and while they made multiple different pieces of gear, they were most notably known for the Lang PEQ2. This is a two-channel solid-state EQ that some preferred over the Pultec back in the 60s. And looking at this EQ, it does share some similarities with a Pultec. One, it allows you different or separate controls over boost and cut for the low and high frequency, similar to what a Pultec will do. And also, you have a Q value for the high frequency, just like a Pultec does, where you can go between sharp and broad for your Q width. Now, where things get different here, with the Lang EQ, the low frequency boost goes up to 240 Hertz and the cut goes up to 200 Hertz. For me, this is a big deal because I'm always frustrated with a Pultec because it only goes up to 100 Hertz. And then if you want to get into the mid-range with a Pultec, you got to get a separate unit, making you have 2 units to get 3 bands, which I've always felt was kind of ridiculous. But looking forward to this, because if we look at this press release from Heritage Audio, and I want to read this verbatim here, they say the first product to be produced by Heritage Audio after this well-intended acquisition will be the Lang PEQ2 as a brand new piece at a price that will put it within reach of most musicians and engineers. So let's break that down. We see, or we know, that this is going to be their first product, which is really interesting because normally when a company acquires another company, there's a bunch of question marks about what's going to happen next, where Heritage Audio is telling us straight up, this is going to be the first product coming, which is going to lead to 2 questions. 1, when are we going to see it? And 2, what will it cost? So let's start with when we will see it. Assuming that they started working on this after this acquisition recently, which of course allowed them to acquire the schematics for it, and let's say they start working on it now, I would expect to see this, I'd say no later than next summer. And I would say if they had a prototype at NAMM 2023, which will be in April, I think that'll help create a lot of buzz for it. So I think we'll see a prototype in April, and then once they show the prototype, create some buzz for it, I think we see it maybe next summer is my prediction. As far as the cost, it says it will be within reach of most musicians and engineers. This is going to be interesting. I would say the cost, I would put it between $1,500 on the low end and no more than $2,000 is my guess. If it's less than $1,500, I'll be very surprised. But yeah, can't wait to see what happens with that, when we'll see it, as well as the price. And if you purchased a Lang PEQ2 today, I see one on Reverb for $3,600. I would say they would go anywhere between $3,000 and $5,000 right now for an original one. So getting one made from Heritage Audio that will make this widely available, I think is a big deal. I'm excited for it. Definitely comment and let me know what you think. When do you think we'll see this, and what do you think the price will be? Let me know. All right, if you enjoyed this video, I appreciate a thumbs up. And if you want to continue to see content from me, then you know what to do. All right, I'll catch y'all next time.